Hello everyone, welcome to Pepcoding. So in this video, we are again back with an amazing question. So the question that we have this time is house robber in a binary tree. So let us discuss this question. Let us go to the board. So in this, a binary tree is given to us. Okay, a binary tree is given to us. So in this binary tree, there is a robber. There is a robber who is going to rob the houses. Okay, so let me tell you one more thing, that these nodes will be considered as the houses, and the values inside them will be considered as the amount in the houses. Okay, will be considered as the amount in these houses. So what this thief will do, this thief will one by one check if he can rob into these houses or not. Okay, not this. Our basic goal is thief want to make maximum money. Okay, thief want to make maximum money, and for this you have to help that thief. Okay, you have to help the thief for making the maximum money. But the conditions, there is some condition. The condition is, see, if there is a house, okay, if there is a house and thief robs this house. Okay, suppose the value of this house is 7. Okay, suppose it is 7, and there is 1 2 3 more houses will be connected. Okay, at max 3 more houses will be connected to this. So what is the condition? Condition is, if robbing this house, okay, if he is stealing things from this house, then he cannot rob this one and this one, because it is given that if he try to rob this house, okay, or this after robbing this one, if you try to rob an adjacent house, then the owner of this house will call the police, and the police will catch him. Okay, so this is the condition that is given. So in this way, what you have to do, you have to help the thief to in getting the maximum money. Okay, in getting the maximum money. So what this thief will do, see, we now know that if is stealing from this house, okay, if robber is doing robbery from this house, then he cannot do robbery from this, and from this, right? So after this, he'll try to rob this one. Okay, he'll try to rob this one. Okay, and he cannot rob, he's robbing this, he cannot rob this, so he'll go and rob this one. Okay, if he'll rob this, he cannot rob this. Okay, he cannot do robbery at 8. So what we'll do, okay, at 8 he cannot do, but at 4 he will do. So what is the maximum profit that he is making? So the maximum profit he is making is, see, he is getting 7, he is getting 5, he is getting again 5, he is getting 11, he is getting 4. Okay, so this is the way he is getting the money. This is the way he is getting the money. And 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. So and if you'll observe this, okay, I'll simply make a mark, that is, he cannot make robbery here, he cannot make here, and here. So if you'll observe this, then you will say, okay, he can do robbery in alternate levels, right? He can do robbery in alternate level, but this observation is wrong. Okay, if you are thinking now by looking at into this observation that he is doing robbery in alternate levels, then this is a wrong observation. You have to observe it little more. So let us try to observe this little more. Okay, so I hope this is clear, right? I hope this is clear that thief cannot do robbery in the adjacent houses if he did robbery in a house. Okay, if he did robbery in a house, he cannot go to adjacent houses, because if he'll try to do so, the police will catch him. Okay, so this is the condition. So let us try to make one more binary tree with the help of this one. And now what we will do, we'll simply replace this 8 with 19. Okay, and we'll try to find the maximum profit. See, now what thief will do, thief cannot rob here, right? Thief cannot do robbery in this house. If he'll do in this house, then he cannot rob this, and he cannot rob in this, but he want maximum profit. So he'll say, okay, 2 is the only worth of this, so I'll go to 7 and I'll try to get maximum profit tonight. Okay, So he got 7. Okay, he can also do robbery in 2, but the condition is he cannot do robbery in 5 and 7 after that. Okay, so he skipped this house and he went to this. When he came to this, now he don't have any choice to rob here, here or here. Okay, so what he'll do, he'll simply go to this. So he'll rob here, he will try to rob here, and after that he has choice that he can rob here and here, right? If he'll do the robbery here, then after that he'll do robbery here. So if we'll do like this, then the maximum profit that he'll earn is 7 plus 5 plus 11 plus 4 plus 5. Okay, so it will be somewhat around 11 plus 10, 21, 21, 4, 25 and 7, 32. 32 will be the profit this time. But see, if he will not rob into this house, and he will simply rob this one, 19 one. Okay, so what is the maximum profit right now? So he'll earn 7 plus 5 plus 11 plus 19. So it is 30, 35 and 7, 42. 42 this time, which is greater than this. So this is the maximum profit this time, right? This is the maximum profit that he is earning this time. So we are now aware that it is not the alternate level order, right? Alternate levels in which he is doing the robbery, because here also he is doing the robbery. So now we are aware that he is not doing robbery in alternate levels. So we have to think more about it. So how we are going to think more about it? See, what you can do. You have only two choice, right? You can either rob into this house or you cannot. Okay, you just have two choices, that you can rob into this house or you cannot rob into this house. So what you will do, you will simply make two choices, that is you will either do robbery, rob and rob. Okay, you will not do robbery or you will do robbery. Okay, so you have to find the profit either by making the robbery. Okay, see, if you are doing the robbery into this house, let us do a dry run with this. Okay, with this approach, let us do a dry run, that you have only two choices and you will help the thief in getting the maximum profit. So how you will do this? See, here we have two choices, right? With rob and without rob. Okay, with robbery and without. Okay, so these are the two choices. So what I'll do, I'll simply call it, this is my right side, this is my left side. So what I'll do, I'll simply say what will be the maximum profit it will get. What is the maximum profit it will earn when he'll do robbery in it and when he'll not do robbery in it. I'll calculate both. So the maximum profit it can earn is, after doing robbery, I'll say this P and I'll say this Q. Okay, so this will be P and Q. And what I'll do, I'll simply write 4 here, because when he will do robbery in this house, then my maximum profit that can be generated will be 4. Okay, and after that, my another profit, that is without robbery profit, will be 0, right? So from here I can get either 4 or 0, and from here similarly from here I'll get either 11, that is with robbery 11, okay, and without robbery I'll get 0. From here with robbery I'll get 5 and without robbery I'll get 0. So I'll pass on this to my above nodes. So now if I have to make the choices for this, if I do robbery in this, then what will be the maximum profit? See, here is the point that you need to understand. Okay, this is the point that you need to understand. Okay, P is with rob, Q is without rob. Okay, so with rob and without rob, these are my P and Q. So I'll take help of this. Okay, now I have to calculate the maximum profit at this, with robbery and without robbery. So see, if I choose doing robbery in this house, when I choose doing robbery in this house, then my maximum profit will be the profit that I'll earn by not doing robbery in this and by not doing robbery in this. Because if I'm doing robbery in this house, I cannot do robbery in these two. So my maximum profit for this is for 6, for node 6. For node 6 with rob, it will be, if I'll do robbery, then it will be without robbery. If I'll do with robbery, then it will be without robbery from this, without robbery from this, plus the profit with this. Okay, so that will be without robbery 0, and from here without robbery again 0, and then 6, right? So maximum profit that I can earn is 6. So let us make it a bit clear. Okay, so not, okay, so here I'll write with robbery, I'll earn 6 only, and without robbery, if I'll not do robbery in this house, then what will be the profit that I'll earn? That profit will be, I haven't robbed this house, right? I haven't robbed this house, so I can rob this, I can rob this, I can not rob this, also have the choice to not rob this. So what I'll do, if I'll not rob without robbery, okay, I'll say without robbery. So without robbery, the profit that I'll generate is, I cannot add this amount now because I'm not doing robbery in this house, so I cannot include the robbery, the amount of this house. So what I'll do, I'll find out the maximum from this side for doing robbery and for not doing robbery. So maximum left max, we will say left max for doing robbery or not doing robbery. Okay, not doing robbery, plus at this node it is only the left side, right? I also have the choice from right side because I'm not doing robbery into this house, so I can either do robbery in this, or I can either or I cannot do robbery in this. Okay, I have both choices. See, you can skip this house, you can skip this house, you can skip as many houses as you want. Okay, but you just have to collect the maximum amount. So in this, without robbery, you have choice. You will go right max, you will find right max of with the robbery, okay, and without robbery. You will find that I got maximum amount from right while doing robbery into the while doing robbery in this house, or while not doing robbery into this house. Okay, you will find out that, and then you will pass this to this 6. Okay, and you will say, okay, don't do robbery in these 2 houses, or do robbery in these 2 houses, whatever will be the maximum. Okay, whatever will be the maximum, because you are collecting the maximum amount from each house. So without doing robbery, what will be the amount? So my amount will be maximum of this side, right? So maximum of 50 will be 5, maximum of 11 will be 11. So my complete amount will be 11 plus 5, that is 16. Okay, 6 and 16 is the amount. And similarly from here I'll get 0, I'll get 2 with robbery and 0 without robbery. This will be passed to this. So now at 7 I have 2 choices, that is I can rob or I cannot rob. Okay, so what will be the answer for this? So if I'll do robbery, in this house 7, okay, if in this house 7 I'll do robbery, then the amount that I'll collect will be I'm doing robbery here, I cannot do robbery here, right? So from down I'll say, give me without rob, left without rob, and right without rob, and plus my amount. Okay, if I'm doing robbery in this house, in a particular house, then I'll say left without robbery, right without robbery. So if left without robbery means if I'll not do robbery here, the 0 will be the maximum. Okay, if I'll not do robbery here, then 16 will be the maximum, right? 16 will be the maximum. So 16 plus 0 plus 7, that is 16 plus 7, that means 6 6 12 20 23, right? 23. So we have 23. 23 if I'm doing the robbery, and without robbery it will be max from this side. Max from this side is 2 plus Max from this side, that is 16. So 16 plus 2, 18. So without robbery is 18. Okay. Now I'll pass on this to this. But before this, this will be passed to this. Okay, this will be passed to this. Then what will be the maximum for this 19? See, if I'll do robbery in this 19, then my profit will be 19, right? Because I cannot do robbery into this house, and right has nothing. So without rob 0, and without rob right is 0. So left without rob, right without rob, plus this. Okay, so that is 19 only. Now if I'll skip robbering this house, okay, if I'll not do robbery into this house, then what will be my maximum profit? So my maximum will be max of the max of these two, that is 4. Okay, this will be my max. Now, okay, so here I'll reach at this point now. So at this point, what will be my maximum? See, if I choose doing robbery here, then my maximum amount that I can make is 5. Okay, because I'm doing robbery here, so 5 plus not doing robbery into the, if I'm doing robbery here, then I cannot do robbery into this. So not doing robbery amount into this, that means 5 plus 4, that is 9. Okay, for not doing robbery. And if I choose, okay, for doing robbery, it is 9. And if I choose not doing robbery in this house, then my maximum profit will be max of these two. Max of these two is 19. Okay, so this is my maximum profit right now. Now this will be passed to this one. Okay, so what is my maximum amount that I can generate at 2? See, if I choose doing robbery at 2, then what will happen? It will say, okay, you are choosing doing robbery at 2, then what is the choice you have? Let me erase it, okay, so that you can get the better clarity. Okay, so we were at doing robbery at 2, right? So if we are doing robbery at 2, then the amount that I can make is, I cannot do robbery here, so amount without robbery, that is 18, amount without robbery, that is 19. So if I'm do robbery here, then 18 plus 19 plus 2, okay, and that will be equals to 36 plus 1, 37, right? 37 plus 2, and it is somehow equals to 39. Okay, 39 is the amount that I can generate from this. And then after that, if I choose not doing robbery in this, okay, if I'm doing robbery, then not doing plus this, right? Not doing plus this, left not, right not, plus I can do here. Okay, so, and after that, if I'm not doing robbery in this house, if I left robbery in this house, then my maximum will be maximum of these two and maximum of these two. Okay, because I can either rob into this, or I can either rob into this or not rob into this, or I can either rob into this or also cannot rob into this, because I'm skipping this house. So if I'm skipping this house, then I can choose this house or can left this house. If I'm skipping this house, then I also have the choice to either include this house for robbery, or I can also left this house for not doing the robbery. Okay, so my maximum from the left, maximum from the left is 23, my maximum from the right is 19. So my robbery amount that I can generate is 19 plus 23, that is 2, and that is 42. Okay, 42 was the amount that we calculated earlier, and it is not here. So 42 is the amount that we calculated earlier. So in this way, you are going to get the maximum amount. So what we are going to do in this, as you can see, for every node, I'm going to calculate what? Two things. That is profit, max with doing robbery into this house, and max without doing robbery into this house. Okay, so I'll simply make a pair class of, with rob and without rob. Okay, and I'll try to calculate these two, and I'll find, in the end, I'll find max of with rob and without rob. Okay, with rob and without rob at root, because I'll come by taking money from the leaf nodes. Okay, from the leaf nodes I'll come to root. Okay, and at the end I'll compare my maximum profit at my root. Okay, if I'm earning more by doing robbery into this route, or if I'm earning more by not doing robbery into this. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. So let us move on to the code and let us try to write the code of it. So we are going to code in Java right now. Okay, so let us code it. So how we are going to do it? See, this is our house robber function. So let us not disturb this, and we'll simply write one more public static, and this will be pair. This will return a pair, and the name is house robber help. Okay, because we are helper of robber, so house robber help. So tree node root. Okay, and anything else that we need to pass? We will see into it. So first of all, let us make public class pair. So public static class. Okay, and in this I'll have withdraw. Okay, withdraw and int without drop. Okay, int without drop. So pair constructor and int withdraw comma int without drop. Okay, so this will be this dot rob is equals to rob, and this dot without rob is equals to without. Okay, this is it. I hope spellings are correct. This dot withdraw withdraw is equals to withdraw. Okay, this dot withdraw is equals to withdraw, and this dot without drop is equals to without drop. So I'll have this function, right? So what I'll do, I'll simply try to find the maximum, right? So I'm gonna take out my pair. Left pair will be left pair will be house robber helper. Okay, everything is abstraction here. Entries, I'll take most of the things in abstraction in my that is, I'll make some faith, and that faith will help me in getting my expectation, in meeting my expectation. Okay, so my root dot left. So my root, I have my expectation with my left side, that it will give me a pair that will return me two things. That is, one that will contain maximum amount that I'll get after robbing my left node. Okay, and maximum amount that I'll get if I'll not rob this left node. Okay, these two things I'll get from my left side. Okay, this call, and same thing, same faith for the right. That is this will return me a pair, that is the right pair, and root dot right. Okay, and now I'll make a my pair. So pair, my pair is equals to new pair, and it will contain 0 comma 0 initially. Okay, 0 comma 0 initially, and also we'll have a base case that if root is equals to null, then at this condition, what we should do, we should simply return new pair with values 0 comma 0. Okay, we can return this, and here we made a my pair, right? Here we made a my pair, and we have to give some values to it. That is, my pair dot withdraw. Okay, my pair dot withdraw will be equals to, if I'm doing robbery into my pair dot withdraw means if I'm doing robbery into this root. Okay, if into this node I'm doing robbery, then what will be that equals to? So that will be equals to, see, that will be equals to, if I'm doing robbery into this, then I cannot do robbery in my two childs, right? So left pair dot without rob plus right pair dot without rob. Okay, because I'm doing robbery here, plus root dot. Okay, so it is the condition, it is the pair, that is it is without with rob, it is the pair with rob. That means if I'm choosing to do a robbery into a particular node, then for this I'll have only one choice, that is I cannot do robbery in my left node and my right node, that is from the left end that I'll get, like, I have to choose without rob pair, and from the right also I have to choose without rob pair, and I can add my root value. Okay, I can add my root value because I'm robbering into this house, so into this root I'm adding it. Okay, and my pair dot without rob, right? My pair dot without rob, that will be equals to left pair dot, okay, max of, right? So that will be math dot max of, and again math dot max of. So here we have two choices, that is left pair dot with rob, comma left pair dot without rob. I can choose either I'm going to rob the left side or not. Okay, I have both the choices. I'll choose the one from which I'll get the maximum. Okay, without rob, with rob. Same for the right, that is right pair dot with rob. Okay, with rob, comma right pair dot without rob. So this is it. Okay, I hope that this is clear, and simply we'll return my pair from this, return MP. Okay, so now this will return me a pair. Okay, so here what I'll do, we will simply make a pair. That means pair answer is equals to house robber helper, and pass root in it. Where is it? Here is it. So pass root in it. Okay, and after passing the root, it will have this answer have my, so this answer have my pair, that is my pair at my root. So I'll simply do math dot max of and answer dot with rob, comma answer dot without rob. Okay, without rob. So this is it, that we have to return the maximum from the root. If I'll at the end, if I choose to do robbery into the root or not. Okay, simply this complete extraction, complete a faith. I made a faith that I'll get. Okay, it is also accepted. So I hope that this is clear, and let me tell you, reiterate my faith, that my faith was that when I'll okay, my faith is C, I'll get my maximum profit. I made two faith, that is if I made two choices, that I can do robbery into my house or I can not do robbery into the house in which I'm standing. Okay, in the house I'm standing, I have two choices, that I can either do robbery here or I cannot do robbery here. So if I choose to do robbery here, then the amount which I get from not doing robbery into my two childs, okay, into my left side and into my right side, which I get for not doing robbery, because I'm choosing doing robbery into the house in which I'm standing, so I cannot do a robbery into the adjacent houses. This is the condition. Okay, so in this way I made my maximum profit. Okay, so I hope that this is clear and this question is also accepted. So we'll meet in the next video now. Okay, so you can share this video with your friends, and also like this video if you get to learn something, and also subscribe to our new YouTube channel if you are new to this, and we'll meet in the next video now. So till then, goodbye, take care.